to Brandon Sports Talk, everybody. In today's video, I'll be giving you my top 3 choices for the NBA Rookie of the Year. Now, first, I'm going to start out with something different right now until we get updated, when Zion comes back. But first, I'm going to say RJ Barrett. Now, for me, everybody's probably wondering why Zion should be clear-cut number 1. No. He's out to 6 to 8 weeks, so what does that do for RJ Barrett? This gives RJ Barrett enough time with the New York Knicks to impress and score. That's all he has to do this year. There's no pressure on RJ Barrett. He just has to prove and show his game to everybody. RJ Barrett can score the basketball. RJ Barrett just needs to go out there. Don't worry about pressure. Don't worry about anything. Just go out there and show them your true talent and skill set. To me, RJ Barrett, if he wanted to, I think he'll average about 15 and 16 this year. Points per game wise. RJ Barrett can score the basketball. Now, for me, I know you guys probably wonder why Zion's not my number 1 because obviously, like I just said, he is hurt. But remember, you guys have to understand something. RJ Barrett was the number 1 prospect in college basketball before Zion picked up at Duke. So you guys have to understand that RJ Barrett was that man that's supposed to be the man of the team, but then Zion came along and just the hype was just unreal. But RJ Barrett can play, and I feel like a lot of people forget RJ Barrett because obviously he's playing in New York. A lot of people are just turned off to New York because they've just been losing for so long. But I believe in RJ Barrett. I really think he can play, and I really think that he can get Rookie of the Year over Zion because Zion's been hurt. And I feel like if RJ Barrett just shows enough, if he shows enough with the veterans that's on the Knicks already, and they do have young players as well, I think if he shows enough and shows his talents that he can score the basketball and really help this team score and get the offense picked up, and they can actually run the offense through him, I truly feel like he will win Rookie of the Year. Obviously, like I said, barring Zion, coming back and just explode and then just taking over the headlines. But just really look at it from a skill perspective with RJ Barrett. I really think he can get this. Now, my number 2 pick is obviously, like I said, Zion Williamson. The hype is just so surreal. Zion, to me, he's my second choice. Obviously, coming back from the 6 to 8 weeks that he had for the torn meniscus. So, for me, Zion, to me, I think he's going to be fine in the NBA. Now, right now, while he's hurt, obviously I'm doing this video and he's hurt, but he needs to get the jump shot going while he's hurt. Practice that jump shot now. Get something going. Just get it going. Even though you hurt, after you come back and you're getting back in game shape, no dunking, just get a shot going because once he gets a shot, it's a wrap. The same thing with Giannis Antetokounmpo. When these guys who are dominant and physical and can attack the boards and attack the rim and just dunk on everybody, once they get a jump shot, it's going to be real hard to stop these guys. If it's hard to stop them now, it's going to be impossible to stop them later. So for me, Zion Williamson can get it to win it. He's obviously, like I say, he's my second choice. But Zion Williamson, like I say, he's hurt. But also, the way he plays the game, always at 100% of energy, always playing the right way. He never is selfish with the ball or anything like that. And obviously, right now, the team, David Griffin did say that the team is Jrue Holiday's team, but this is just prediction on this video. But I do feel like probably after All-Star break, if they don't want Jrue Holiday's max contract, and if Zion's playing really, really well, and Lonzo and Brandon Ingram, and they're all playing well around him, I do feel like they're going to trade Jrue Holiday to get a great draft pick or a great piece to come off the bench to really help this team out, so this team can actually run through Zion and really be his team for the future. That's just a prediction right there. But if Zion Williamson puts up at least 18 points and about 10 rebounds a game, he's going to get Rookie of the Year based on height. And I don't have a problem with, like I said, he's my second pick, but my first pick, the reason I said RJ Barrett is because RJ Barrett has the advantage to show out now. But RJ Barrett is my first pick, Zion was my second pick, and the third pick I have Ja Morant. And Ja Morant, to me, is he's an all-around point guard for the Memphis Grizzlies. I know Ja Morant has Jaren Jackson Jr. on the team, a great power forward for the team. So I think those guys are going to mesh well and play well together, but he's an all-around point guard. He can score, pass, and for them, I feel like even though they didn't move on from Mike Conley because, a higher contract and plus he was older, but Ja Morant is a good point guard coming out of college. And also, Ja Morant does play the game the right way. He plays the game the right way. He's unselfish with the basketball, and I feel like he's really, really going to get Memphis going. I know Memphis is in the West Conference and it's so tough, but if Ja Morant shows off and he proves that, listen, I should have been a number 1 pick, even though you know why Zion was almost the number 1 pick. I feel like he's gonna prove why he should have been the number 1 pick with this team with Jaren Jackson and the piece that they have around him with Valanciunas and Josh Jackson that's on the team as well. I know he's been regulated to the G League, but if he can get his career picked back up and really get it going and show that potential that he had in college and not with the Phoenix Suns and just not playing well. I feel like if he picks up as well, Josh Jackson, Jaren Jackson, Valanciunas, and John Morant will be very, very good for this team, the Memphis Grizzlies, and also he will be in the running to get MVP. I think they'll be top 3. My 4th pick for Rookie of the Year, it's just a special pick for everybody. My 4th pick is Cam Reddish. Small forward / shooting guard, can shoot the basketball. He can play really well. I think he's going to actually play very, very well with Trae Young in Atlanta. Obviously, him being a point guard, he can shoot the ball and he can pass. So for me, Cam Reddish is kind of like a sleeper pick because not a lot of people are really recognizing Cam Reddish right now. They're just worried about John Morant. They're worried about my pick, RJ Barrett. They're worried about Zion, my top 3 picks. But for me, underlining all these guys is Cam Reddish. Now, I know DeAndre Hunter was also a top 10 pick, and he's with Atlanta as well, but I think he's going to come off the bench if I'm not mistaken. But Cam Reddish is going to be contending as well for that Rookie of the Year. Rookie of the Year is going to be very, very good this year. Obviously, all these players are fantastic, and they were great in college. We're going to see how they all turn out this year for their first season in the NBA. But my 4th pick for Rookie of the Year is Cam Reddish, just because I think he's being put under. I don't think he's being really recognized as one of those good players that also came out of college. I feel like because Trae Young is on the team and he's the star of the team, that is kind of taken away from Cam Reddish just a little bit. But I do think he'll be in the running for Rookie of the Year as well. So let me know in the comment section down below how you guys feel about the NBA Rookie of the Year. Let me know in the comment section down below. Tell me everything if you disagree with my whole list. If you got sleeper picks as well, let me know in the comment section down below. Please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends and family. I'll be back with more videos. Until next time, guys, thank you for watching. Peace.